Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a organizational declutter. I don't even know what I'm going to call it. I'm basically going to go through my entire vanity, go through all the boxes, all the products, declutter, reorganize, just completely redo my vanity, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. I love watching declutter videos, so I thought that it would be fun to kind of show me rearranging and you know, some of my storage and stuff like that. I will link down below as much of the like storage containers and stuff as I can. I am going to have to split this video into two parts, so this is part number one. I just think it's going to be way too long, so make sure you subscribe, stay tuned for part number two. Also subscribe because I am doing a giveaway when I hit 500 subscribers, so you do not want to miss that. And I think that's it. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, sorry the lighting is not very good in here. We will move out into better lighting in just a second, but I just wanted to show you an overview of my vanity before we start reorganizing it. So I have my foundations up here and they're just like a mess just thrown in here. They need to be organized and gone through, and then I have this little organizer that I want to go through and get rid of some stuff, and my drawers are really what are in dire need of help. Like, this is so bad. Things are just absolutely thrown in here. I have no idea where anything is, so I really need to go through this. This drawer isn't too bad. This is my palettes, but I still want to go through it and reorganize. And then this third drawer is completely not even being able to be utilized because there is crap just thrown everywhere. It needs to just be gone through, so I can actually use that for more makeup storage. And then this is my everyday makeup drawer that I usually go through every month, but the stuff in here is probably like 2 months old, so I really need to go through and get some fresh stuff in here. Okay, so to start, I'm just going to go through the things that were on top of my vanity. So this is my cluster of foundation, so I'm going to go through that really quickly. I did just recently do a declutter, and I'll link that video down below, but in a matter of months, my collection again has gotten out of control. So I'm going to quickly go through this part. Maybelline Matte Poreless, definitely keeping. This CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. I've used it only once, and I am debating if I want to keep it. The shade is pretty light for me. I think this is just way too light for me, so I have started a new box that I'm just going to put products that I'm going to try and pass on that aren't too old or I've only used a couple of times to friends and family. So this is going to be that box, so I am going to be passing along that guy. Giorgio Armani Luna Silk, definitely keeping. Too Faced Born This Way, of course keeping. e.l.f. Hydrating Stick Foundation, keeping. True Match, L'Oreal, keeping. L'Oreal Magic Lumi Cushion. The Physicians Formula Cushion Foundation I need to throw away. I've had this for a really long time and it's just getting old and dried up, so it is just time that I toss that. Dream Velvet by Maybelline, keeping. Makeup Forever Stick Foundation, keeping. Maybelline Dream BB Pure, keeping. This NYX HD foundation I absolutely hate, so I'm definitely going to try and pass this on. I've only used it a couple times, but I did not like the formula of it at all. The rest of the things in here is a random box that doesn't belong in there. My beauty blenders, and then I like to keep my tools like my tweezers and my eyelash curler on the side. So I'm going to wipe out this box and wipe down the foundations really quick with just some Clorox cleaning wipes, and we're going to put everything back.
Step on the land, I've got your hand.
So I actually think I'm going to change where this is in my vanity. I think I'm actually going to end up putting it in a drawer, and I'm going to try and fit my primers on this side. So I'm going to keep this out, and when I get to primers, I'm going to see if I can get them in there. Okay, so this desperately needs to be tackled. I'm going to take everything out, declutter it, wipe everything down, and kind of start fresh. Again, I'm going to try and go through the declutter part pretty quickly because I did just recently declutter and I don't want this video to be a bajillion years long. So all of my MAC lipsticks, I'm definitely keeping. The MAC Mariah Carey lip glosses I am keeping. That's MAC lipstick. Maybelline Touch of Spice I am keeping. This Be a Bombshell lip gloss I'm keeping. Both my Wet n Wild lipsticks I am keeping. This Marc Jacobs I'm keeping. As far as lip liners, let's see. I'm going to get rid of both these like clear lip liners that I always tell myself I'm going to use and then never do. When you swatch them, there's absolutely nothing. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's kind of a gimmicky thing. I don't know. This one is from Milani and then this one is from Urban Decay, but I'm going to get rid of both of these. MAC Whirl, I'm going to keep. This NYX red one I'm going to keep because this is my only red lip liner. Let's see. This Bella Pierre one in Cinnamon I'm definitely keeping. I love that. This Rimmel Exaggerate I'm keeping. These two are pretty much identical. I don't need both. And I think Whirl actually probably looks like both of these two, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to be getting rid of this one, which is by Beauty For Real, and then I'm going to keep these two Jessie Girls ones. Okay, as far as in this little compartment, definitely keeping my Buxom White Russian Lip Gloss. This Ciate Liquid Velvet Liquid Lipstick, this is in Diva. I'm never going to wear this. I'm just going to pass this along while it's still new. This Tarte Mini Lippy in Wander, I don't think I've ever used. I've only swatched, so I'm just going to pass this along. I know I won't grab for it. This Too Faced Melt Off mascara shouldn't even be in here. It should be in my bathroom, so I'm going to move that into there. I have two Intense Butter Glosses. This one is in Cookie Batter, and I don't think I am ever going to wear that, so I'm going to pass that along. This one is in Chocolate Crepe, and I think this one is pretty. Yeah, I'm going to keep Chocolate Crepe, but get rid of Cookie Batter. Okay, so I'm going to take this actually to my sink and just wash this whole thing out. And then on the bottom half of it, it has 3 compartments, so let's quickly go through those. This is my liquid lipstick drawer. Again, I don't think I'm going to get rid of too much. All the Kat Von D I'm keeping. Both the Sephora I am keeping. The Anastasia I am keeping. My Ofra, keeping. NYX Liquid Suede I'm definitely keeping. This I am going to get rid of. This is a liquid lipstick by Dirty Little Secret, and again, it's just a red. I'm never going to reach for this. I'm going to pass it on while it's still new-ish. And then both of these BH Cosmetics liquid lipsticks I like, but I have so many colors that look like them, and I never reach for these, so why am I keeping them? They're just cluttering up my stuff, and I've had these for quite a while, so I'm just going to get rid of these. Next drawer down is just kind of random, weird-shaped lippies. So all my Too Faced Melted I am keeping, all my Bite Beauty I am keeping, Buxom I am keeping, let's see, this Pure, what are these called? They're called their Lip Lures, and they say that they're hydrating, but this was so drying on me. It's a really pretty color, but I just did not like the formula of these, so I'm going to pass this on. Let's see. I'm never going to wear this. I'm going to pass it on while it's still new. That's a Sephora lipstick. This one by Pixie. I think I liked this, but it's right there. I don't know. I'm honestly probably never going to reach for this, and it's just taking up space, so I'm just going to get rid of it. This NARS one I am going to keep. This Starlooks lip gloss I'm going to keep. This lip crayon by Lord & Berry I think I'm going to get rid of. I never reach for lip crayons. Ooh, it's really pretty though. I think I'm actually going to hold on to that. That's a really pretty color. I'm going to try and use that, and I might put that in my everyday makeup drawer this month. And then this Tarte one, I've gotten quite a bit of use out of it. But it's really just not a color I normally wear. And again, I've had this for quite a long time, so I'm just going to get rid of this. Okay, and the last drawer in here is eyeliners. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I never, ever wear eyeliner. Like, rarely ever. But still, I have a bunch. So I need to get this down a little bit. First of all, these gel eyeliners, this Essence one is so old. I need to throw that away. It's like separated and dried up, so I'm definitely going to toss that. This Mica Beauty one I have had again for a while, and it's pretty dried up, so I'm going to be tossing that one as well. Okay, let's see. So Kat Von D Trooper, I'm going to keep. Marc Jacobs, I'm going to keep. This Tarte one, I'm going to get rid of. It's like an eye base type thing. I never reach for it. I'm just going to get rid of it. Let's see. This Rimmel nude one, I'm going to keep. ColourPop, I'm going to keep. Let's pull out all my black ones, because I know I probably have the most black ones. Alright, so I have 3 black eyeliners. I'm definitely keeping the Rimmel one. I love the formula of these. I really like this Hikari one too, so I'm going to get rid of the Lord & Berry. This Ofra one I really like. It's a really unique color, so I'm going to keep that. This Sephora tiny little sample I am never ever going to use. I know it, so I'm just going to get rid of that one. This is an Ofra one, and am I ever going to wear a blue eyeliner? Probably not, but it's fun to have on hand, so I am going to keep that. I have a couple liquid liners here. This one is from Scone, and this one is from Ciate. I don't need both of these. Let me see which one I like better. Alright, so they're actually almost identical. Like, even the tips are really, really similar, but the Ciate one seemed to bleed just a little bit less than the Scone one. So I'm going to get rid of the Scone and keep the Ciate. This is my only brown eyeliner. This is from Ofra, so I'm going to keep that. This one from Model Launcher right here is a really, really pretty green shade. I've been holding on to it because I don't have anything like it, but I know I am never, ever going to reach for this, so I just need to get rid of it. This Ardency In one is like straight up yellow, and I've been meaning to try and play around with it like in the waterline, and I still want to, so I am going to hold on to this one for one more declutter round. Okay, so I've just washed all my drawers and this top piece, so now I'm going to start kind of trying to put things back together. I did go ahead and already put some things in this new lip gloss acrylic organizer I got by Byalegory, and I'm going to leave this section empty because I think I'm actually going to put concealers in here. And then the rest of this I'm going to try and put back in these drawers. So I liked the bottom drawer for eyeliner, so I'm going to stick with that. And I liked having my lip liners in these guys up here, so I'm going to quickly grab out the lip liners and do that. Alright, and then to help eliminate the lipsticks and stuff I'm going to put in these drawers, I'm going to fill up which lipsticks I like to have up here.
Step on the land, I've got your hand, and now we're way down.
So I'm just going to kind of play around with the placement of all this until I figure out how I like the looks of this best.
Step on the land.
Okay, so I actually have like so much more room than I was expecting, which is awesome. So this drawer is going to stay empty actually for the moment, and I'll see if I can find something else to put in there. But in here I just put random lip products, so I have anything from glosses, liquid lipsticks, lip pencils, anything like that, lipsticks, so those all go in here, so that worked out perfectly. And then this guy, I pretty much just have my lip liners up here, and then my lipsticks, and then I have like so many empty compartments in here. I have no idea what I'm going to put in here, so I'm going to leave that empty for the time being and move on. Okay, holy moly, this is my top drawer, and this is going to probably be the hardest drawer to tackle. So I'm just going to pull everything out and go through all this. So next we'll go into the stuff that was just sitting in the back of that drawer. MAC Fix Plus, I'm definitely going to keep. This Japanese brush cleaner, I'm keeping. This e.l.f. hydrating primer, I don't really like. I think I'm just going to pass this one along. This Ulta makeup setting spray, I still want to try. I got this in my stocking, so I'm going to hold on to that. Urban Decay setting spray, I'm holding on to. This Hard Candy primer, I'm going to get rid of. I've had it for a long time, and it was one of my first primers, and I'm just not a huge fan of it anymore. This is a travel brush. I don't know what I want to do with this. I might end up passing this along, actually. I never use it. It's a travel brush, and it's in my vanity. But I just don't really use brushes like this on the go, so I think I'm actually going to pass this along. This Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. I keep hearing good and bad things about this. I like it personally, but a lot of people have said that it's not good for your skin now, people are saying. So I have so many primers that I like just as much as this, so I think I am just going to get rid of this. And then I have this Temp 2 bronzer I never used. I don't really care for liquid products like that, so I am going to get rid of this guy. Okay, in this box is anything from setting powders to highlighters to primers to blushes to bronzers. It's just a mess. So we're gonna go through it right now, hopefully pretty quickly. Too Faced Soulmates bronzer, keeping. This, I don't know. This is Vintage by Jessica Liebeskin, and it's a highlighter. It's really pretty. I've never really honestly even used this. Maybe I should give this a fair chance. It's really pretty. Looking at it in the pan, I was a little bit scared of it, but I think I'm actually going to hold on to this. Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, keeping. Both MAC and Mariah Carey, keeping. Hourglass Luminous Light, keeping. Bahama Mama, keeping. MAC and a Wet n Wild. This is Soft and Gentle, and this is... It's Rose Champagne Gold in this, because this was like the Fergie collaboration, but they repackaged this in the normal Wet n Wild packaging, and it's permanent. I don't know the new name of it. I think it's Hollywood Boulevard, maybe. I don't know. I'll have it linked down below, but I'm going to hold on to those. Both my NARS blushes I'm keeping. NYX Angel Veil I am keeping. e.l.f. High Definition Powder, keeping. Wet n Wild Contour Duo, keeping. Bobbi Brown, keeping. Pixie, keeping. Studio Makeup, keeping. Too Faced, keeping. The Balm Frat Boy, keeping. This Ofra one I think I'm going to get rid of. I never reach for this. And I have a lot of blushes, and I normally don't like blushes quite that pop of pinky, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Oh look, I also have concealers in here. Rimmel True Match, or no, the Rimmel Match Perfection I'm keeping. All the LA Girl Pro concealers I'm keeping. This Maybelline Master Conceal is in the shade Fair, and it is way too light for me, so I'm going to pass this along. I have it in light, and I love it. I don't know where that is right now. It might be in my everyday makeup drawer. We'll go through that later. NYX HD, keeping. Revlon Color Stay. I did not like the formula of this at all, so I'm going to be getting rid of that. This is a Japanesque blush sample, and this is really pretty. Really pretty. That would almost actually be pretty as a highlight, too. I need to use this more. Keeping that. This blush by Model Co. used to be my absolute favorite. I've almost hit pan on this. I used to wear it all the time. It's so pretty. It's right there. I don't think I can get rid of this yet. I have to hold on to it. L'Oreal True Match Concealer, keeping. Makeup Geek Blush and xoxo, keeping. Benefit Mary Luminizer, keeping. NYX Taupe, keeping. Becca Opal, keeping. Cover FX Illuminating Primer, keeping. e.l.f. keeping. Let's see. This Laura Mercier thing is absolutely gorgeous. I just never reach for products like this. I'm gonna hold on to it. I need to give it a fair try. This Sephora lip gloss is totally not my color. I'm gonna pass that on. These are both eye bases. I never use eye bases really. This is pretty. I've used this one a couple times. I think I'm gonna keep the gold one, which is Beauty for Real, and I'm going to get rid of this more cool toned one. This is by De Bruer. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but I'm going to be passing that along. Okay, and then this thing, I'm going to go through this really quickly.
Step on the land, I've got your hand, and now we're way down, fade out low. Was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring, everything. Underneath the sun, a fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me.
Okay, so I decided to speed that last part up because I felt like I was being a little redundant. But now we're gonna try and organize this pile. So I didn't think this through very well. I probably should have done this in better sections, but that's okay. So I'm gonna pick out my primers and I'm going to fit them, hopefully, on this side of this little box next to my foundations. So a couple of these are going to be a little tricky. I hope that they're going to stand up okay in my drawer. I might end up just laying them down, honestly, actually, because I think that's going to drive me crazy. I know that they're not going to stay up, so yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to lay them down. I think that that is going to be a lot better. Okay, so I have this little compact organizer, so I'm going to try and fill this up.
Step on the land, I've got your hand, and now we're way down, fade out low. Was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring.
Okay, so I just put some blushes, a bronzer, and some highlighters in here. I just tried to pick neutral colors that all kind of went well together. I'm gonna start filling up lipsticks in here. Well, that wraps up part number 1. I hope you enjoyed. So part 2 is coming up next. I'm not sure if I'll wait a couple videos before I upload part number 2 or I'll do it back to back. I'm not really sure, but it will be up soon, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that, and also so you don't miss out on my giveaway. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video today, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.